And I can remember, I don't want to embarrass you by this, but I can remember that we're both in the same association together, and we've known each other maybe sort of 3 or 4 years, and I saw a post where you're asking about how to start a safety team.
Yes.
And that was, dating back 2011, 2012, and here we are further forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember I met you, I was thinking, I've got to meet this guy. So 3 or 4 years later, why is he still here? Why has he not done it? What's happened? What's going on? So what were some of the challenges that you faced? Why did it take so long to get your team off the ground?
Well, the biggest thing was just knowing where to start. All the other ministries in our church, the ushers and the greeters and all those things, they are already running fully.
Yeah.
And so they're fully staffed, and they've got all their ushers in all their places. And me, I was just like, well, how do I get to that point? It was kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
And that was probably the biggest hurdle at first. And then also knowing, because church security is relatively new field, knowing what you can do, what you can't do, calling the insurance company, finding out what kind of coverages we have for our different teams and those types of things. It was a big and seemingly daunting task.
Yeah. I know one of the challenges people always face is, what can a church safety team do? What can't we do? And what type of qualifications or certifications should we have? And you mentioned about the insurance. How did you overcome that challenge of knowing how to start for what the team need to be qualified in?
Well, the biggest thing was I just made a call to my insurance company, and I said, what are we covered for? If we had a medical team, is my medical team covered? Or are they personally responsible? Do we have coverage for a church security team? And once I got those answers, and once I found out that we were very well covered, it was really easy to get the ball rolling from there. That was one major hurdle that just was removed just by a simple phone call.